Hello, welcome. I'm going to invite you to refine your seat. And we've just had a fun chat with those who are here in the live class. So I feel very uplifted by that connection, and I'm grateful. And I'll send that energy out to those of you who are doing the recording. I have heard news that you're either, well, there's a mixed bag. Are you loving the fire practices? Are you finding them to be too challenging? Are you not sure because you don't remember, which you might remember being a little sore, or did you love it? And so if we're anywhere on that continuum, I think it's great because as we learn to engage, Agni is the first son of Brahma. Brahma is the god of creation. He's the one that the Hindu or the yoga tradition looks to and says, oh, there is a creating element. There is a factor in life that says, I'm going to build something. And it's still kind of laying dormant. And there may be something in your life that you're working on and or working on building. And you need a little bit of fire inside of you. We go into the purification component with Agni, and that is really about purifying the thoughts that we have that relate to how we feel in our body. And those thoughts and our connection to our body are so important. So an interesting thing I'm just going to pose for this practice. There's a part of all of us that's so human. If we cannot do it all or do everything the exact way we think we're supposed to, are you the kind of person that says, you know what, I'm going to maintain beginner's mind and it's all good. Let me open up to the grace of it and see if I can, even do a little bit of the purifying transformation practice that is going to lift me and build my light? Or are you the person who's like, nope, I don't, I'm only going to take half of it. And the other half I'm going to let go. And it truly doesn't matter which person you are. Just knowing yourself enough to be able to trust yourself, because that is where this whole thing is leading you. Can we build that alchemical fire inside of us to the level that we can trust that we're actually showing up for our highest good over and over and over and over and over again? And when we come up against our wall, like maybe our not so big, vibrant self, can we make a small enough course correction or a large enough leap that you're going to feel like you're staying steady on the path and you can truly see with clarity what it is you're moving towards? Now extend left leg and bend right leg. I got it. Broaden the right bent leg first, the right leg, left leg second, straight leg. Squeeze where the sole of your foot touches the thigh and the thigh touches your foot. Pressing down through your heel, spread your toes. So all parts of you have joined the party. Reach around, right hand, outer shin. Push down through left fingertips. And with your exhale, see if you can tone the left side of the navel more so that when you breathe in, the right side of the navel can expand. And that next inhale brings the ribs around. So your navel lines up more with your straight leg thigh bone. Maybe hand moves to ankle or baby toe. The breath will always help you deepen because it's helping you hopefully purify the push, should, and drive of your practice, and letting the inner strength and confidence move you into your practice. Inhale, rise up. With the exhale, catch the knee, place the foot so that it's really hugging the baby toe of the ankle, hugging the outer thigh. Hold the knee, sit up nice and tall, and just pause. Lumbar curve, light and bright in the upstairs. We'll take that right hand behind, tone the core, and inhale, left arm up. Cat tilt and elbow. Go wide with inhale through the ribs and both elbows. Lift up into the heart. Make sure that bent hip side is pushing down so that when you exhale and twist, you've got something to hold you in stability. Wringing out the internal organs, we purify and really build the inner fire. And for each yogi, it is really at a different place. So wherever you are on the path, we've got to learn to trust that. Inhale and unwind. Taking a rest and literally watching the video is actually doing the practice. Take the legs nice and wide. There are some miraculous thing that neuroscientists have discovered, and they're called mirror neurons. Your brain does not know the difference between me doing yoga and your body doing yoga. So you could listen to the practice, you could breathe with the practice, you could do 1 out of every 5 poses in the practice, you could do the whole practice. The alchemical effects of the practice will work if you show up for the practice. And you allow what's ready to be soaked up by your thirsty soul to be brought in and assimilated. Inhale your way up. And we're going to try a new one in this community. We've never done this one before. So this will be fun. I giggle because I think it'll be fun. Lay back like that. So you've got your elbows as far back as you can without putting too much strain on your neck. Palms down, feet flat. It's like you're sitting at the beach and you had to look up to see like whatever it was that caught your attention. Now push down through your forearms. Keep the belly strong towards the navel to the lower back, but lift the ribs from the base of the sternum, from the base of the heart. And now see if you can line up your throat with the heart. And this is not going to be a pleasure cruise for a lot of you. I get this. This is actually harder than it looks. See if you can lay back and line up your throat with your heart. Mm-hmm. And then help yourself down. Whew. Hold your knees, rock it around. If you're thinking to yourself, that I felt that strain in my neck, I felt like it was hard to hold my head up in that position, then you likely were doing it right. If you were thinking, there's no way I could do that because it hurt, then chances are there's room for refinement, or you did a little bit and a little bit was enough. Draw the knees together, extend right leg down and hold the left leg up. Supta Padangusthasana. Extending right leg all the way to the ground. Open your hip flexors, deepen your breath. Point the toes. Keep the pointed nature of the toe, but spread the toes. It's called floint. So point the ankle, Flex and spread your toes. And switch sides. Left leg down, right leg up. Anchor the whole left leg down into the ground. Deepen your breath. Notice where you're holding tension and let the breath move freely, front body to back body. Point your toes. Keeping the ankle pointed, spread the toes, floint your foot. It's a combination between flexing and pointing. And it's really good for the muscle on the front of the shin. Good, and release. Roll to your right. Use your hands to sit up. And let's refine that. So sit up tall, feet out in front. Index fingers point mostly forward and out. So divide the labor there. Pull the top of the throat back and press your elbows back until you feel like your shoulder blades are holding your neck, and you can turn your head left and right. And there's relatively little strain. You might not be super happy about it. Your shoulders are wondering why. But we'll fan the flame of this fire. Tone the core, exhale. And notice if it got easier to hold your neck and head. You had to use less effort in the arms. If your belly was super strong, can you pull the knees in and feet up? Use your core. And find that place where your head feels like it's just resting here. And extend the shins so they're 90. Pull the belly button back and lift the sternum. And then come down to your forearms, feet out in front. Neck pulls back, core lifts. Push down through your forearms like they were your whole hand. Push down evenly through the forearms. And see if you can line up your throat by really strengthening your core. Extend left leg down. And can you reach up and hold the baby toe side of your right foot with your right hand? Pull the elbow to the inner knee. Pull the knee towards your armpit. Lay yourself down. Bring that left hand to the heel and give your neck a break. Press from your hip to your foot to your hands. If you need to, you'll bend the left knee so that foot's flat on the floor again. If your lower back or your hips or any part of you is not loving this. Now we know what the option is, yeah? If you didn't like that last round and you didn't want to do it again, you can stay on your back, yeah? So sit upright, hands behind, top of the throat back, lower ears back. And we'll come down to the forearms. Make that look as easy as you can and find your core. Remember, the stronger your core, the more your neck will love you. Extend right leg. Reach up and hold baby toe edge of left foot. That's actually easier, I think. Easier on the neck anyway. Yeah, good. And then push, pull. So push your foot into your hand. Use your core, strengthen the core, and pull that arm back like you're loading an arrow. Yeah. And then roll it back, hand to heel. Push the foot into the hand and the heel. If you need to bend your knee, bend your knee. Direct the breath back and wide. And this time we'll release to cactus arms. Arms wide, pick up your feet. Exhale, twisting to the left. If you made it to this point of the practice without turning off the video, just begin to notice that there are parts of you who you really had to just negotiate. It's not, it was a slow moving practice. As you twist to the right, it was a deep core practice, a deep pranayama practice. Come back up, inhale, exhale left. Basic poses, except for that last one, maybe. Inhale up, exhale right. Now we're just learning to get stronger mentally, spiritually, and to let our confidence grow. Come back to center line. Namaste. Thank you. I love you.